Back in episode 2 I introduced a cap reward system. It was 500 for a major victory, 250 for a minor, and 100 for a loss. And then I promptly forgot about it for the last 3 videos. So we're going to reintroduce it now, and I'm going to go back, recap on these videos and assign caps for each of them. Episode 3 saw our survivors trying to rescue some settlers from a super mutant encampment. We managed to rescue the settlers and we killed all the super mutants, so I'm going to say that's a major victory, 500 caps there. On to the next episode, we have the settlers surviving the night against the endless super mutant horde. They did manage to survive till daybreak. The barriers are down to 1 point, so I'm going to say that's a minor victory there, because it was nearly destroyed. And in the last video set at the harbour, we had the whole team up against some mirelurks. We did manage to secure the information out the terminal there, didn't manage to kill the mirelurk king, so that's going to be another minor victory at 250 caps. So altogether, for the first 5 videos, I would say that's a total of 1500 altogether. So let's see what happens in this one.
At the ship, I managed to download some more coordinates which pointed to a Robco facility. We decided to split up. Giles, Sarah, one of the survivors we picked up, and I would head to Robco. Hopefully we'd find something useful there. The rest of the team would take a day to rest up, still shaken by our run-in with the Mirelurk King.
Well, it looks like you got your wish.
Hopefully they're not too murdery.
I have an idea. Brothers, I come in peace.
Protocol KL-001. Initiated. Kill all trespassers.
Well, that didn't work.
In the wasteland all day, warfare's his game. No other can claim. Building settlements high, taking on the bad guys with his trusty pit boy. He's a wasteland cowboy. Radiation in his face, tearing through the maze. Every weapon he wills the enemy.
Hello and welcome back to another game of Fallout Wasteland Warfare by Modiphius. This can be played on my usual 3x3 board. Survivor's going to start at the bottom, and the robots are going to be arrayed along the top and try and stop them from accessing the building at the top. There's going to be a number of items spread across the board there, so let's get started. So top of the round 1, roll and roll for VATs. I've got a single point in VATs there, so that's 3 moves for our sole survivor. So I think she's going to take a couple of moves up the board there. And then she's going to take a shot at the Protectron off to the side. So that is a hit, 2 damage, manages to block 1, so takes a single damage there. Protectron's going to return fire, and that's 2 misses. Up next we're going to have Giles. He's going to move and try and secure that first item in the rubble there. Because Giles is a Mr. Handy, he's able to just float across the rubble, so we'll see what he gets. And that A signifies that he has got a password for the computer, so as long as he can pass it off to one of the survivors, then we'll be able to access it without having to hack it. Mr. Gutsy up next. He's going to take a move, and then he's going to take a shot into Giles. So it's 3 damage with an armor break, so that goes through, hits Giles. Settler with a sniper rifle up next. They're going to take some long shots right up the board into that far Protectron. First shot, that's 3 damage, manages to block 1, and the second shot's a miss. That Protectron's going to return the favour then. They're going to move down the board once, and they're going to take a shot into the sole survivor in the middle of the board there. So that is a hit. They've blocked 1 and take 1. And we've just got the rest of our robots to move there. So they're just going to take a move, one shot into the sole survivor, and that's a miss. I should say the Robo Brain isn't going to activate until somebody comes into awareness range or attacks it. Survivor up first again. They've got one VATS again, so they're going to take some shots into that Protectron. That's 3 damage. Takes 2. Second shot is a miss. Third shot is a mighty 5 damage. Takes 4, and that Protectron's down. We're going to have that third Protectron. They're going to take a couple of shots into Survivor. First one's a miss. Second shot, that's a hit for 4 damage. Blocks 1. We're going to take Giles. He's going to take a couple of flamer shots into the Gutsy. First one hit, blocks it all. Second shot's a miss. Gutsy's going to return the favour, a couple of laser shots into Giles. The first one's a hit, that's 2 damage. Second shot is a miss. Our Settler's going to take a couple of shots into that Protectron. Again, so you can do a bit more damage. It's 4 damage, blocked 1. Second one is 3 damage. And that guy's out of there. So our first Protectron's going to take one move down the board, and they're going to take a shot into our Survivor again. So that's 2 damage, and she blocks 1. So top of round 3. We're going to do an opposed check there. That's a miss. That's also a miss. So top of the round, our Survivor's going to go again. They're going to pop their Nuka Cherry there. They're going to get 4 health back, and then they're going to take 1 radiation damage, so they're down to 7 overall. Going to see what this item is. Okay, so that's a danger card. That's a success. So let's see what item. A hand gamma gun. Not much good for most things in Fallout, unless you're up against human opponents. Take a move up there. See what this item is. That's a Nuka Quantum to replace the Nuka Cherry. Much better option. And they're going to move up finally to the door. And they're going to take a pot shot at the Robo Brain inside. See if we can wake it up. So that is a hit with an armor break. They take 2 damage. Up next, the Robo Brain's going to return the favour. 2 attacks. It's a miss. And that's also a miss. Our Settler's going to take a couple of attacks at the Mr. Gutsy. First attack. That is 3 damage. Blocks 1. Second attack. That's 4 damage, and he also blocks 1. Protectron's going to take 2 shots into the Settler at long distance. First one's 2 damage, second shot's a miss. Over to Giles here. They're going to use their hover ability to go over and pass off the password onto our sole survivor, so hopefully they can get into the building. Gutsy's going to take a move back round to be in contact with Giles, and they're going to 1 buzzsaw attack. And that's a miss. Top of round 4. I'm not going to bother doing this because it's off to the edge of the board, and I don't think anybody's got time for that. We're going to start off this round with the Robo Brain. We're going to do 2 attacks into the Survivor. and they are both misses. Giles, up next, is going to take 2 buzzsaws into the gutsy first. That's a single damage. Second shot. That is 2 damage, and he is dead. Our Protectron is going to take a move back into Giles there. He's going to take a single whack, and it's a big old miss. Our Settler is going to take a couple of moves, see if they can get to contact with this item here by the end of the game. And finally our Survivor, a couple of attacks in the Robo Brain there. Block 1, take 3. Second roll. Blocks it all. So final round of the match here. We've got to see if we can get the Settler in. So we're going to see who moves first. It's going to be the Robo Brain. They do not activate the minefield, thankfully, although why there's a minefield inside a building, I've not quite any idea. They're going to take a move and they're going to try using their Mesmer into their Soul Survivor. Okay, so that is a hit. With Icon, they have to move back, so they're moving back yellow. Our Soul Survivor next, 2 VATs, so they're just going to take moves. We've got another item there. That's our Mirelurk meat to add to the pile. Then they're going to move across, and because they've got the password, they don't have to waste a move hacking. So they've got access to the information on the terminal. So don't normally do this, we're just going to carry on here. We're going to have the Protectron attacking Giles. And that's 2 misses. Giles is going to attack the Robo Brain. That's a miss. Second attack. That is a hit. And that's 1 dead Robo Brain. And to round off the match, we're going to have our Settler. They're going to take a couple of moves, get in contact with this item here, see what it is. So that is a hacking skill. They have to roll under a 5, they've rolled a 4, so they've got a little baton, so they've got a melee weapon to go with their sniper rifle if they ever need it. So that is a major victory for our survivors there, so that'll be an extra 500 caps onto their total there. So that's 2,000 caps they're sitting on now. Let's see what happens in the next video.
Let me guess. More coordinates?
No,
Of course it's coordinates. It's always coordinates. That's all we do. Find coordinates, get attacked. Find more coordinates, get attacked again.
Giles, give her a break. So what did you find?
I'm telling you, it's bloody coordinates.
Is it?
yes.
I told you. I'm going for a drink.
He does know he's a robot, doesn't he?
I'm beginning to wonder.